English, press 1.
Para continuar en español, oprima 2.
If you are calling with questions regarding economic impact payments, otherwise known as stimulus payments, or the advanced child tax credit, please visit www.irs.gov for the latest information. If you are requesting an employer identification number for an entity organized outside the United States, your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. Please hold while your call is transferred.
Thank you for calling the Internal Revenue Service. This is James R. My ID number is 1004944-679. Are you calling in regards to an EIN number?
Yes, I am.
Where was the entity created and what is your title with the entity?
I'm a third-party designee. The entity was created in Taiwan.
Okay, we'll need to verify you personally, starting with your Social Security number.
I don't have a Social Security number.
Do you have an ITIN?
I do not.
Okay, then we'll need to verify you personally using your full legal name, personal address, and date of birth.
Okay. My name is Christina. That's my home address.
Phone number? The entity that we're discussing, is that a limited liability company?
No, it is not.
What type of entity is it?
It's a, sorry, I'm reading, non-withholding foreign grantor trust.
Okay, so a grantor is a title of a person that is not a type of trust.
Okay, what should I call it? What should I say? I'm just reading from the SS4, so I'm just reading what it says.
To go back with I understand that. You're going to want to go back to your client and look over the Understanding Your EIN publication so that they can understand better what they're looking to do.
Okay.
The number
I don't
is
understand.
1635.
I'm sorry. What were you saying? I apologize.
So you're going to need to go back to your client
and
sit down with them and together go over the publication at irs.gov called 1635 titled Understanding Your EIN so that they can understand better what they're trying to do.
What was the error? Why are you giving that recommendation so I can understand? What are you saying?
You said it was a
It's a trust.
Foreign. You said it was a trust. I asked what type of trust, and you said it was a foreign grantor trust. A grantor is a title of person, not a title of a type of trust. So you need to go back to your client and explain to them so that they can figure out what type of trust that they are creating.
So where should that be on the SS4? Which places on the SS4 should it identify the type of entity?
In 9A,
do you understand my question?
When you select trust, in 9A, when you select trust, it has a line next to it for the type of trust, which you can find the subtypes of trusts, Understanding Your EIN, in the publication 1635.
Okay, but it doesn't have anything on that line. It has other, and then it says specify, and on that line it says non-withholding foreign grantor trust. So are you saying that's not correct?
Ma'am, a grantor is a title of a person, not a type of trust. That is what I'm trying to explain to you very nicely. And I'm trying to be very nice in explaining how to go about with your client to fix the issue.
Okay,
to make sure that they are doing it properly.
I'm simply trying to understand you because you're the one that's giving this information. So a grantor trust is a person.
And I gave you it. A grantor is a person.
You did. And well, if I'm asking questions, then obviously I'm confused. If you don't want to answer my questions, then that's okay. We can just end the call. But I'm trying to understand exactly what it is.
If you would like to.
What was your name? I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Have a wonderful day then.
I hope I got that recorded. Okay, guys, so you heard the recording. That was just so you can hear some of the things I go through daily with the IRS. So I understand you guys when you say that you had run-ins with ignorant or rude IRS agents, okay? If you listen to the call, listen to the statements that he was making. He said that a grantor is a person, okay? But person has a specific meaning under the IRS code. And he did not know that meaning. So he tries to place the responsibility upon me because he does not know the definition of a person. A foreign grantor trust is an entity. It is an entity. Okay, a foreign grantor trust is an entity. So what I was trying to do was going over like trying to back him into giving me a reasonable explanation. Okay, because in filling out the SS4, okay, it asks you for the type of entity. A trust does not, a trust and a foreign grantor trust are not the same, okay, for tax purposes. A foreign grantor is just a flow through entity. It is a non withholding, meaning, okay, that the grantor trust is not taxed directly. And any taxes that is reported would have to be reported individually by the grantor. And of course, the grantor is not going to turn to report on themselves, especially if they are only handling their own assets. It does not make sense to pay taxes on your own property. Okay, so that is one of the functions of the foreign grantor. But I'm posting this video, okay, to just kind of show you guys that this type of stuff happens all the time. But the way that you overcome is with practice, okay? Keep calm, take a deep breath, okay? Don't be so intimidated by the person talking. Okay, just try to continue to ask questions. Okay, continue to ask questions. And if they become frustrated, all right, you're frustrated because you made this suggestion. You suggested to me that a non withholding foreign grantor trust is a person. Okay, and I do not believe that he was using person in the correct context. All right, and so he was really funky, really unprofessional. Okay, and I have software to now every phone call I have, the system automatically records the calls because you guys know before all of this talk of waste, fraud, and abuse, nobody was talking, no one that I know of, nobody that I know of was talking about waste, fraud, and abuse. Okay, no one that I know of was talking about it. Okay? So, waste, fraud, and abuse is a very powerful tool if you know how to use it. This would fall under the definition of abuse. Okay? Because there was no reason for you to get nasty and snooty like this. I'm pretty sure the American people don't know that you're representing them like this. Okay? This is why I support downsizing government to get rid of unqualified federal employees like the one you just heard. Okay? So use this, listen to it, okay? It wasn't a really big exchange, okay? But just kind of to show you like these things happen, there's a way to overcome these situations, okay? So what I've done, I've downloaded a copy of this call, I forwarded it to the Inspector General. Okay, and I wrote to the Inspector General to listen to the call and tell me if, this IRS agent's actions were appropriate. Okay, that the definition of a person is blase, blase, blase. Okay, I believe the agent became frustrated because they do not or are not equipped or trained enough to handle this type of role or responsibility. Okay, and that this employee needs to be reprimanded or removed. Okay, you cannot represent America like this. Period. If you don't like your job, go work somewhere else. Okay? That's how I see it. So I did my due diligence, okay? Um, I have not heard back from the inspector general. Like this just happened, y'all. So I haven't heard anything back from the inspector general, but I have sent it over, and they have the auto reply that says, hey, we received your complaint. We're going to review it. Give us a certain amount of time to get back with you. Okay, so once they get back with me, I'll know whether or not they're taking this seriously. I think this is a perfect time to kind of talk about waste, fraud, and abuse. Even though I was talking about it before it became like the national topic, like everybody is saying it now. So I'm kind of glad about that. Like I feel a little good about it because, like I was stating to you guys, I was looking at some of the responses you guys got back from the IRS, and I was reading it over, and I slept on it for some time, and I thought about it, and I'm just like, if these are our servants, okay, this particular office within the IRS is some sort of program, but we're funding this program. This program is harmful to me. You know what I mean? Like the IRS is telling me that they're going to penalize me $5,000. Like, why would I participate in a program like this? And so that's what made me, what? This is waste, fraud, and abuse. I think this is the avenue which I want to go down, and I want to opt out of this program because I believe it is wasteful. I believe it is fraud. I believe it's abuse. Okay? And I have been saying that for some time. Look, I want to toot my own horn this time, y'all. Okay, so it was good talking to y'all as usual. Okay, use this little short interaction, okay, to help build your confidence, um, to teach you how to, like if someone is saying something, like especially one of these agents, one of these public servants, and you really don't understand, okay, ask them for, I need a plainer explanation to what you mean. And so if you, like I said, I hate, I was about to close it and now I started babbling again, but like I said to you guys, like when he was saying that, of non-withholding foreign granted trust is a person. And so I know what a person is. And so I was about to walk him down that path of like, okay, so is a person, according to your code in this section, a person is A, B, C, and D. Okay? And you're trying to say that you're using person to mean like a physical body, and it does not mean that. Okay, so that was an error on the agent. That was the agent's fault. That was the agent's bad. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys. Bye.